Hello out there. Welcome to the Heavy Montez Morning Show and my podcast and my comedy show. We're going to get up in the morning, every morning, America, and do a show. Now, in America, today I would like to talk about Jimmy Kimball. And I'd like to talk about right wing media. Right wing media has bought up all the local stations, America. And they are firing, because Donald Trump controlled the FCC. They are using that federal power to control our late night comics and get rid of them because the late night comics are telling us, who and what Donald Trump and the Republican Party is. And so they're stifling freedom of speech. Not America. Now, I want to say that we need to boycott, okay, ABC. All right. You have to remember all of these stations, corporate news right now, are an arm of Donald Trump. The Republican Party and the maggot machine has bought up all of our news stations, CBS, NBC, all of them. They control the media. The media is afraid of Donald Trump because, it's all about the money, you see. Now, the FCC and the Democrats don't do this shit. They allow a so-called state-run propaganda news station like Fox News. Come on. Now, if you can get rid of Jimmy Kimmel, that nasty Jesse Waters came out and said how much he hate the left and said that and actually, in my opinion, said he wanted to attack and kill us, in my opinion. Fox News is designed nothing but hate speech. Matter of fact, that whole entire right-wing machine, including that asshole Charlie Kirk, is, hate speech. You see what I'm trying to tell you? So America. So we are under attack by our own government, okay, the American people. And the money is in the blue states, like I said. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Florida. They said 1 million people in Florida right now don't have any goddamn food. Huh? And I want to know how come the FCC, you no good lying dogs, when the FCC, you Republicans are there. Why didn't you fire Jesse Waters for what he said, huh? Why hadn't you fired Laura Ingraham for what she said? Gutfield said some shit that's awful regarding the American president Joe Biden, huh? You see what I'm saying, America? Now getting back to Florida. 1 million people, they say, need food. All the food banks are closed. Heavy Monday warned you. And he said to you, you better buy food and put it up. The rich are buying food right now. You know what I'm saying? They're buying up every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go to the supermarket and there ain't going to be no food in the supermarket. You're going to starve, especially people in the red states. You see what I'm saying? Because the Republican Party is trying to push you to the brink. You see what I'm saying? But the blue states, don't riot. Huh? Be cool. Let's wait these bastards out. And when we take over the FCC, the first thing we need to do is get rid of Fox News. Okay? Fox News is an enemy of the state. I don't give a fuck what you say. You understand? And they tell you that. Okay? They tell you that. Huh? Rupert Murdoch said it's all about the money and fuck you, dumbass, stupid, ignorant people in the red states. You see what I'm saying? You know? And so you're voting against yourself. And when you had enough of it, huh? Because they're trying to stop you from coming to the Democratic Party. That's the reason why they attack the Democratic Party, because they know the Democratic Party is for the people. You see what I'm saying? We're for the people. We're for you and your family. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a damn who you are, as long as you're an American. Are a Republican? Shit. You know, the stuff they did to Jimmy Kimball ain't right, America. Now, this is the good part about this. America. We, in the blue states, we can start our own goddamn, TV stations. You know what I'm saying? And we know that those corporate stations and those advertisers on those corporate stations don't buy shit from them. And I call for a national boycott of Disney. You know what I'm saying? And a national boycott of Florida. They starving down there. You understand? It's gonna get worse for the people in Florida. You know what I'm trying to tell you? When the hurricane season comes, they're gonna die in the millions. Can I tell you? Because they don't care about you in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Your property taxes. Well, we don't pay no state tax What the hell? What is a property tax? Huh? What's a property tax? A property tax is a freaking tax. You know what I'm saying? And now they're taking, I keep telling everybody, the problem is the Republicans, state, and local government. That's why Henry Monte say don't ever vote for them. Don't vote for them. You know, they're working for the rich. They don't give a damn about you. They got the prison system set up. Now I want to talk to all the minorities out there. Don't mess around with that goddamn legal system. Try not to commit any goddamn crimes. They'll make up shit on you. You know what I'm trying to tell you? We don't have a Supreme Court. We have a mega court. That Republican Party is crooked through and through. And Henry don't need to tell you. You can see it for your damn self. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get back to Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was a despicable fucking human being. You know what I'm saying? He got gunned down. You know what I'm saying? He got gunned down. You know what I'm saying? You know, because he was a despicable human being. Hmm? The person who shot Charlie Kirk said he had he was mad at him for the shit he said. That's what I keep telling you. I'm gonna say it again. Republicans, don't worry about us. Hmm? Don't worry about us. Most of the crimes, are done by maggots. The killings and the murdering, 70 to 80%. And it was up on the DOJ website, but Trump took it down because he don't want the American people to know. They're the fucking killers. Huh? You know what I'm saying? They shot and killed a bunch of people in South Carolina at a church. Huh? Brother Emmanuel Church, one of the most beautiful churches in the world, went shot and killed 9 fucking people. Huh? Nobody said shit. Republicans bought them a hamburger. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because they teach their young boys to kill. Charlie Kirk taught them to kill, taught them to hate. You see what I'm saying? And if you're an entertainer, okay, and you back Charlie Kirk, you're done. Because the shit about Charlie Kirk hadn't come up yet. You don't know who the fuck Charlie Kirk is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what he said, and by what he said, some evil shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no good about Charlie Kirk. Ain't nothing good about Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm supposed to come on TV and tell you that Charlie Kirk was a real good man for doing what he did to our young white men. Hmm? You see what I'm trying to tell you? People who have their whole future in front of them. Children that shouldn't have to worry about all those politics and shit. This motherfucker is going around, rattleizing our fucking children. You know what I'm trying to say? And we're supposed to hold this son of a bitch up. And Jimmy Kimmel said he the dog this motherfucker was. So have you said it to you? Huh? Because they can't fire me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'm an old man. I don't give a shit. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Charlie Kirk is an evil piece of shit. I said it for everybody. Everybody out there who are afraid of losing their fucking job. I said it for you. Huh? Donald Trump, huh? Should be in jail. I think Donald Trump is a goddamn Russian spy. You understand? He acts like one. You know what I'm saying? He act like a pervert. Huh? He act like a sexual deviant. He looked like a fucking sexual deviant. Huh? They said he's married to a goddamn woman who used to, be a sex worker in Amsterdam. You see what I'm saying? You saw the way how they dressed and looked in Britain. Look like goddamn shit, trash, the garbage they are. You know what I'm saying? So we're supposed to take and say, well, we can't have freedom of speech, and we can't say that Donald Trump is a fucking pervert. Hmm? We can't say that Donald Trump might be a Russian spy. We cannot identify and say the things that Donald Trump is doing to this goddamn country where people are fucking starving and dying, and they're telling us that we ain't got no freedom of speech. You understand? Now, Pam Bondi walked that shit back because she'd have to arrest Donald Trump on the goddamn spot if she's talking hate speech. She would have to, matter of fact, she would have to arrest the whole goddamn fucking entire Republican Party. Huh? Every goddamn senator and every congressman in the House for hate goddamn speech. Huh? That's all they do. That's all they know. That's all they know. Hating on the Democrats. Telling everybody that Heavy Monte and everybody else are bad people. Freaking liars. Telling people that people are gay people. They are the enemy and they are a small group of those guys. And I told them. I told them. You know what I'm saying? I let them know. You know? Because what's going to happen, you know, the red states is a balling point. These people know what happened. They know that they got screwed. And you fucking maggots, watch out. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about the liberals. You better worry about those people who Social Security you stealing. You better worry about those people who SNAP you stealing. You better worry about all those people in the red state who you made look like fools. So they out to get you. Huh? I'm serious. They out to get your ass. You know what I'm saying? It ain't me. It ain't heavy. All I do is talk. You know what I'm trying to say? These motherfuckers ain't playing. All right? And you already got them armed these people in these red states, and you did this shit to these people and took away all this shit. These motherfuckers are mad. Yeah, that's why they coming at you. Huh? That's why I got that little young guy, you know what I'm saying, fucking took Charlie Kirk out. Huh? Because Charlie Kirk disrespected him, he said. You know? You see? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's not us. We ain't your enemy. Huh? You're our enemy, though. We're not on Fox News and MSNBC and all this shit doing what y'all doing. Huh? We don't have 84% of our of our people radicalized and shooting people and killing people. We got a few of them. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Not on the scale that you got because your whole entire, huh? Your whole entire policy is based on a freaking lie. So we support Jimmy Kindle. You think Jimmy Kindle do a talk show? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, excuse me, do a special. You understand how much money he's gonna make? He's rich. He don't give a fuck about y'all. You know what I'm trying to say? You poor bastard. You know what I'm saying? You did something to him and hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Well, you didn't hurt him. You just made that man stronger. Huh? He has a, and we pray for his child, his sick child this morning. You know what I'm saying? We pray for Jimmy Kendall. You know what I'm saying? But I don't pray for, I pray that Charlie Cook is facing the devil right now. You know what I'm saying? He's going to explain to the devil what he said about my mother. He said my mother was ignorant, black women. And I'm supposed to like him. Huh? He said that I'm supposed to like Donald Trump when he's firing all the black people. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm supposed to, like this shit. I used to, so I'm trying to tell everybody out there, listen to me. If you're a minority and you're black, get an education, go to school, fuck these people. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I was telling people, see, they're playing the white people, the so-called white people. They're playing them, telling them that, they're better than everybody else at the same fucking time, ripping them off and killing their children. Where the black people are going to school, getting their education and trying to say, look, put slavery behind us. You know what I'm saying? Even though we walk by those goddamn statues, you know what I'm saying? We say, hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we got to take care of our family, but they don't even want us to take and have any kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the Republican Party wants the billionaires to have all the money. And me and you to be broke like a motherfucker. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, they hold Donald Trump up, huh? And tell us that Donald Trump represents them. You see what I'm saying? And there are not that many of them in America. And they're afraid. They're crying. You understand? Because they know they've been fooled. And Donald Trump even did them worse, the maggots. He got Chinese and Russian people talking for him. You see what I'm trying to tell you? And Donald Trump time is running out, America. It's running out real fast. And we've learned something about these red states. You see what I'm trying to say? We do not need to be spending all of our money in these blue states taking care of those fucking people when they're trying to destroy our goddamn country. We have to figure out a way to keep the money in the blue states. We have to figure out how to take, and not a war, we love them, you know what I'm saying? But we need to get out of their way and mind their business. You know what I'm saying? Let them be, maggots if they want to be maggots. You know what I'm saying? Pass the laws in the blue states to protect our women. You see what I'm trying to say? Keep our money in the blue states, clean up our environment, clean up our fucking water system and stuff like that. And fuck them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't fight them. Don't fight them. Don't fight them. They're killing their own self. We don't have nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of them fuckers gonna be dead. For natural causes. Huh? They ain't gonna have any hospitals. Hospitals are closing down. You know what I'm saying? You sick. You know? As an elderly man, I live in the city. I can walk to the fucking hospital. You know what I'm trying to tell you? From my house. You see what I'm trying to tell you? When you ain't got no hospital, man, and you get sick, especially you elderly, you a dumb motherfucker if you voted for Trump. You know what I'm trying to tell you? If you're an elderly person and you ain't got a fucking hospital, shit, you just cut your life. You know what I'm saying? Because they're killing you. You see what I'm trying to tell you? So the Democrats don't have to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just kick back, relax, and have a good time. Because, death is coming to America. Huh? And food shortages. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff is going to hurt because the authoritarian has said, we are going to kill the federal government and make it over again. And making it over again is, The authoritarian playbook is the billionaires are going to be running this goddamn country is what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? And you little small guy, pay you $2.41 an hour or some shit, and the unemployment rate is going up real fast. You know what I'm saying? Because the Republican Party wants the country to be completely destroyed when the Democrat Party take over. But they don't understand. We know how to run this damn place. The Democratic Party know how to. Biden had this going. Yeah? Biden had rebuilt this place, not had it on the right track. You see what I'm saying? For all. Hmm? He didn't say, hey, we're not gonna give any money to the red states, like they're doing to us. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say I'm gonna invade the red states and put my military down there, do shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So now, food shortages. Don't forget food shortages, and don't forget boycott, your local news stations. They're owned by maggots. Don't buy shit from anybody who support a fucking maggot, huh? And if you support Donald Trump, don't talk to the son bitch no more. You know what I'm saying? Silence is the best game. This is Heavy Monte for the Heavy Monte podcast and the Heavy Monte comedy show saying never, ever vote for a Republican and support Jimmy Kindle. Okay? And don't forget, Donald Trump, the Epstein files, you know what I'm saying? You looking more and more like a pedophile. More and more like a pedophile. You see what I'm saying? And I can't wait till the day the tips come out so we can further embarrass these fucking maggots. Have a great day, America. And don't let a maggot get you down. And please subscribe to the Heavy Monte YouTube channel.